This is the NASCAR Thunder countdown to green as we get set to go racing.
The New Hampshire International Speedway has the honor of hosting the first of the final 10 races of what would be later known as the NASCAR playoffs. As the points race is coming to an end, the playoff mentality is definitely in the air as the stars of the sport grow hungrier, more aggressive, and more desperate. Last time here we had a wild finish for the record books of this Let's Play. Today, with much more on the line, expect something equally as crazy and just as loud. It's the New Hampshire 300 here at Loudon, and you're watching NASCAR on McBlam Racing.
Start your engines.
And here's the starting lineup.
In the front row are the Napa car and the UPS Ford. In the second row are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge. Dale Earnhardt Jr., this season's point leader, will be starting from the 5th place. In row 4 are the Lowe Chevrolet and the Hamelin Ford. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Rubbermaid Ford and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. The 6th row has the 46 car and the 135 car. In row 7 are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the Mark Martin Ford. Starting the race from row 8 are the 63 car and the Kellogg Chevrolet. And in row 9 are the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. Starting in row 10 will be the DuPont Chevrolet and the Target Dodge. In row 11 are the 112 car and the America Online Chevrolet. In row 12 are the 98 car and the 184 car. Row 13 finds the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet and the 25 car. The 14th row has the Team Rusty Ford and the Home Depot Pontiac. In row 15 are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Kodak Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 16 are the 29 car and the Valvoline Pontiac. Row 17 has the Citgo Ford and the Tide Ford. Starting in row 18 will be the 177 car and the 26 car. In row 19 are the Motorcraft Ford and the 27 car. In row 20 are the M&M's Pontiac and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Back in row 21 we have the Sprint Dodge and the Square D Chevrolet. And rounding out the field is the 16 car.
And there you have it. There's the starting lineup for the field as given by MRN, Joe Moore and Barney Hall. The voice of NASCAR. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, sitting on the pole for this race. Once again in New Hampshire, lots of points leaders up front, as every race is coming down to the one thing that we're all hungry for, that Winston Cup Championship, as the pace car makes his way down pit road. Green flags in the air. We're getting loud at New Hampshire. to an early lead off turn number 2. As we go down the back straightaway, Dale Jarrett running right behind us. Not letting us get too far away. Currently running second in points. Dale Jarrett all over our back bumper. Oh, he slides up the racetrack a little bit. Dale Jarrett's in the wall. He gets into Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jarrett's going to fall back. Oh boy, we overdrove that turn a little bit. I was too busy looking behind me. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to go out to the race lead. Oh, contact with Jimmy Johnson. Boy, excitement happening already within the opening laps of this race. As Dale Jarrett gets into the wall. We got into the wall just a little bit that time. Just pushed it a little bit too hard off of turn 4. But now our goal is to catch up to Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is currently the points leader and also leading this race, but he's pulling out way to a sizable lead. Jimmy Johnson not letting us get too far behind him. Boy, we're really squealing those tires going into the turn there. Be a little bit careful, a little loose off of 4 that time, that's alright. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading by about 1 second. Boy, overdrove that just a little bit there. Okay, looks like Dale Jarrett has not fallen back too far. He seems to still be up in this top 5 here. I think that's him in 4th. Believe that to be him in 4th. Also, I apologize for my voice. My throat is not feeling very well, and I'm not sure what the deal is. It's been kind of coming on lately. I mean, I was fine yesterday. You know, today's Monday as I'm recording this, but yeah, all of a sudden, like, it just felt like, you know, throat's not feeling too well, so I'll be enthusiastic, but I may not push myself as much as I usually do with the commentary, because I need to, you know, I need to try to say my voice needed to be there for the end and everything. Boy, I overdrove that again. But we don't have the same kind of handling that we had before. Whoa. Tried to put too much of an aggressive block on Jimmy Johnson that time. He almost turned us around, which I wouldn't have blamed him if he did. We're still maintaining second spot. What we need to do is just kind of find a rhythm here. Junior maintaining about a 1.4, 1.3 second lead on us. Jimmy Johnson is still battling us. Looking to our inside. Can't quite get there. Ooh, he's looking really low. We had to put a block on him there. Yep, Dale Jarrett is currently running third. He's pulling away from the pack. Tires are starting to wear just a little bit more. And we are closing in slowly but surely. We're going to start using this apron now to help us get down to the turns just a little bit. And once the tires start to come in like this, start using, oh boy, I got a little bit loose going in that time. You can start to use this apron, help us turn a little bit. And once they're really worn, then we're going to run into some serious trouble. So gained about a 10th that last couple of laps there. Pulling a little bit of a gap on Jimmy Johnson, catching up to Dale Earnhardt Jr. here. So we're 9 laps in, about to be 10 laps in coming this time by. Fairly, oh boy, a little loose there. Fairly tame race so far. Yeah, we're pretty much almost exactly at a second right now. Yeah, I got a good run off of 2 that time. Gained some time there. Halfway on fuel. That's okay. Yeah, we're really gaining time on Junior now. So on short tracks, our tires seem to last just a little bit longer than theirs do. So you start getting into these 1.5 mile, 2 milers that, you know, our grip is just, eesh, it's terrible. So Junior's racking up some more laps led. This is not good for us. But I mean, I'm trying everything I can to catch him, but I'm not trying to push it too hard. I'm just trying not to let him get too far away from me. I'm trying to catch him. We're about 3/4 of a second back. Actually, oh boy, got on the grass a little bit there. Don't want to do that, because that could actually cause us to spin out. So we've pulled a significant gap on the field. Looks like Junior's got a really good race car.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
Left rears are starting to wear. The tires are starting to show some wear now, but we should be all right. Yeah, we're within 4/10 of a second now. Yeah, Junior's starting to fall off a little bit. We're not, so we should be able to catch right up to him. Hopefully, pull off a pass and start leading some laps here. Oh boy, yeah, a little contact there into turns 3 and 4. But Junior's going to battle back on the outside. They're going to battle side by side, coming to the stripe. Little fight for the lead here. Oh, Junior overdrove that just a little bit. He's going to diamond it back down. And he's actually going to get a little bit of a run on the high side. Side by side battle going on here. I'm decided to just back off and kind of let him go. Don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use up my stuff too much here. Because next thing you know, those guys behind us are going to start catching us. Like I said, I don't want him to lead all these laps, but at the same time, oh gosh, be careful, be careful. Caution is out. Well, this is going to change things. This is definitely going to be an interesting strategy, because pretty much everyone is going to be coming down pit road this time by. Come on, car, turn. The car wouldn't turn. All right. Caution's out, 15 laps in, and it looks like, oh boy, we got somebody who had a blown tire. Kyle Petty. Looks like he blew a right rear going down. Oh boy, no, he had a little bit of help going around there from Steve Park. Steve Parker blew his engine in the last race. Not sure what was going down there, but we're going to go ahead and come down pit road. I assume everyone else is going to come down pit road as well. We're not going to make any changes. We're going to just take 4 tires. Fuel, actually, yeah, we're going to come up on the wedge just a little bit there.
Okay, you got it.
Tighten the car up just a little bit so we're not so wrecking loose off the turn. Green flag's back in the air. We're racing. Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin trying to retain their spot on the lead lap. I had to get off the gas a little bit there. I got in the grass. Didn't mean to do that. That's going to allow Junior to get around us here. He's going to regain the lead. We're going to go down almost 3 wide. Oh, Junior, I did not expect you to do that. I did not expect Dale Earnhardt Jr. to do that. Because we're going to lead this lap. Junior has a big run outside here. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Now, unfortunately, that caution pulled Dale Jarrett up to us. This probably would have been a battle between the two of us, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Jarrett. Oh, smoker up ahead. Rusty Wallace is going to blow his engine. Oh, boy. Yeah, I got to let him go. Yeah, I was trying to dive it down deep and try to work my way around him and kind of pin those guys back there, but I wasn't able to do that. All right, come on, guy, get off the grass. All right, so Dale Jarrett now has inherited the lead, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to fight back. Looks like he's going to try to fight back on the outside here. Oh boy, Dale Jarrett overdrove the turn a little bit. He held up Dale Earnhardt Jr. That helped us get back to him. Side by side for second. Oh boy, I overdrove that just a little bit there. We're really pushing these race cars, racing side by side for the lead. The Dale and Mikey show. It looks like Rusty Wallace didn't go down pit road. I'm just going to go ahead and back off. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and back off and just let him. I was going to try to push that just a little bit harder, but I don't want to cause a caution. Bunches back up. We don't have many laps to go here as we're racing Oh boy, we had a big run. Oh, little tap to Dale Jarrett there. Dale and Mikey show. Little tap once again. Tried to side draft him. Going into the turn, Dale Earnhardt Jr. looked to go 3 wide. He is going 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead off turn number 4. Side by side. Coming to the stripe.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader, lads. Get up there. Clear.
As we go down into turn 1, we're in the lead currently. Where's Dale Jarrett? Dale Jarrett's going to get the run on the high side. I couldn't see him for a little bit. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to fight here as well. He's not going to give up this win very easily. Dale Earnhardt Jr. easily has the best car of the 3 of us. But Dale Jarrett's holding them off pretty well. And we're not doing too bad ourselves, I must admit. Oh boy, tried to pull off a slide jump there, failed to do so. Oh boy. And look at this, Ricky Rudd is in the picture, another Yates engine. He's going to make it up here, contact into turn 3. I tried to squeeze, tried to clear Dale Earnhardt Jr., but he squeezed his way up there on the outside. Dale Earnhardt Jr. didn't have too much of a good entry into turn 2 that time. Allowed us to clear him. Moving into second. Yeah, right front's a little bit wearing down a little bit more than it was before. 4 to go. Oh boy, tried to get to really throwing it into the turn, trying to get to Dale Jarrett, trying to not let him get too far ahead of us. Looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is falling off just a little bit here. Here we go, side by side, the bump and run. Can we get to him? Can we clear him? Nope, Dale Jarrett still carries the momentum. I tried to get up inside draft him and crowd him a little bit. Couldn't quite do it. Crew chief is cheering us on, saying we got a pass left in there. Hopefully we do. Oh boy, we're pushing off a turn number 2. Side by side, down the back straightaway. Can we clear him off of 4? Dale Jarrett battling around on the outside. Side by side. Oh boy, contacts. We lead that lap. 2 laps to go. Here comes Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd into the picture. Rudd's probably got some fresher tires here as he's going to go ahead and get around us for the lead. We're going to side draft him going down into the turn. Here he comes on the outside. But here comes Jarrett. Jarrett looking on the high side. He's going to have the run. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 4-car battle for the lead. Here we go into turn 2. Side by side. Contact. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. We got to put the block on him. Dale Jarrett gets to run on the high side. 1 more corner. 2 more corners left. Who's going to make it out of turn 4? We throw it into turn 4. Turn number 3, excuse me. Jarrett battles back on the outside. We're punched him in the wall. We're sideways. Trying to gather it back up. Dale Jr. wins the race. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the winner. We come in second. Rudd third. Jarrett fourth. Jimmy Johnson top 5.
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
This is Joe Moore for Barney Hall saying thanks for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. We'll see you next week at Dover.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the New Hampshire 300 here at New Hampshire International Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race winner in just an amazing feat. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. had the best car all day. He does deserve the win, so he wins. We come in second. Ricky Rudd is in third. Dale Jarrett in fourth. Jimmy Johnson is in fifth. Sixth is Tony Stewart. Seventh is Ryan Newman. By the way, Tony Stewart moved up 22 spots, so he might be the mover of the race. Ryan Newman is in seventh. Eighth is Jonathan Wolf. And rounding out the, ninth is Ricky Craven, got a little bit ahead of myself there, and rounding out the top 10 is Amy Hicks, who started 15th. And here's the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. Actually, I wonder, Jeff Burton also moved up 22 spots, so that's going to be interesting to see who gets the, what do you call it? The mover upper award. I can't remember what the award's called. I'll find out in just a bit. But here's the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. Winners first, $204,000. One caution for one lap, 6 lead changes, I can imagine. Time of race 18:06, average speed of 105 miles per hour, and the margin of victory 7/100ths of a second. He just got by me. He just got by me. Robbie Gordon falls out of the race with a blown engine on lap 8. On lap 20, Rusty Wallace falls out of the race with a blown engine. Casey Kane looks like he also fell out of the race with a blown engine on lap 26. And Kyle Petty was the only car 1 lap down. Everyone else finishes on the lead lap. And here are the point standings after New Hampshire. We are still in 4th now, 227 points back. We have gained some on Jonathan Wolf, 187 points back in 3rd. 160 points back is Dale Jarrett, who's gained a few points on Dale Earnhardt Jr., but not a whole lot. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. still maintains the points lead. He's going to be extremely hard to beat with these next 10 races if any one of us can beat him. He's been just strong all year long. Here are the awards for the week. We have the pole award, and the front runner goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. No surprise there. He had the best car, like I said. All charged up goes to Ricky Craven. Oh, okay. So Ricky Craven gets the all charged up. That's the moved up the most positions award I couldn't think of. Fastest pace of the race goes to Mark Martin. We have this Ricky Wawak here. He is new. This is his first race of the season, I think, because I don't think I've ever seen him. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him on the schedule. I was just looking at my roster there. And it's possible that I just might have missed it. But we also have the most exciting pass of this race. Of course we do. Of course we do. We'd better get that. So $8,000 for us. Rookie of the Year still being led by Chad Chaffin. Pole awards, we're still leading with poles. No Jackpot 5 to really worry about. Chevy is now still leading in the manufacturer championship, 30 points ahead of Ford. And the lap champion, we are still behind Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. now has 136 on the season. We have 126 on the season. I was worried about Dale Jarrett being able to do that and get around us, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. was just that. He was the dominant car. He had the Richmond car that I had last week. So, yeah, that's all the stats. Next up is obviously going to be Dover. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm just going to do my best, guys, but I'm not looking forward to this race. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this, but it was a good race. This was a good, hard race. I raced them as hard as I could and as clean as I possibly could. If I hadn't lost it, fighting with Dale Jarrett, man, I went in and I wasn't lifting. I was like, I'm going for it, and I went for it, and I paid the price for it. But good race, good hard racing. No rivalries after this race. No anger, no shade towards anybody. Like I said, Dale Earnhardt Jr. had the best car. He should have won the race. And Dale Jarrett was a good race with him. It was a good race with all those guys. Ricky Rudd, specifically, he came up out of nowhere. But yeah, those Yates engines are just hard to beat, man. And like I said, I had a good race. Had a good, hard race. I don't know how things are going to go at Dover. I'm going to try my best there. Like I said, guys, I'm going to try my absolute best. I'm not promising anything. If I rage quit, I rage quit. But yeah, hopefully I'll be well enough. Like I said, I'm not feeling too well. I don't know what's going on with my throat. My throat's been starting to hurt a little bit. As I'm recording this anyway, it's Monday. But yeah, after the insane race we had last week. But yeah, this is Monday. And like I said, I'm just not feeling too well. Hopefully my voice will carry on through and I can be able to record for you guys. If not, I will definitely put up something to let you guys know. But until then, thank you guys so much for tuning into McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. As you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. And like I said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you at the Monster Mile.